Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today, by way of a Patreon deck donation, I am playing Esper Ratlock. So we're looking to put Chittering Rats or Refurbished Familiar on the table and then Ghostly Flicker it with our Archaeomancer. We can also Ghostly Flicker the cryogen relic and the refurb just to go nutty. And Ghostly Flicker can hit things like Tithing Blade or Grim Bauble or Blood Fountain. We can pick up our stuff with Glint Hawk, and we can Ephemerate or Ghostly Flicker the Archaeomancer or the Rats. There's a lot of flickering going on. Hopefully it'll work out. This deck looks pretty sweet. We're just going to try to disrupt our opponent into the ground. Sideboard has some more disruption, some life gain, some sweepers, anti-graveyard, messing with affinity. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited to try it out and see if we can lock people. I'll see you in the matches. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. We're here in round 1 versus White Werewolf 29. We have a hand that can put a turn 3 rats on the table as well as cast down something on turn 2, and then we have flicker. So, I mean, if we find something like a cryogen relic on turn 2, we'd be in a great spot. Let's see if we can make it happen. I'm going to keep. I'm just going to hope to draw cryo or something. They lead on an island. I should have noted that there's also one more rat in the deck, which is Okiba-gang Shinobi. So 8 rats. Play our bridge out and pass the turn. If we don't have a turn 2 play and they have no creature, I could play the Goldmire Bridge. Brainstorm would mean Terror or potentially High Tide. High Tide we're not probably looking super strong against. They play a Seething Landscape. So I'm imagining that this is a fairies type deck. I will just go ahead and Lembus. The nice thing is I can flicker the Lembus and the rat. They're going to Spell Pierce. That's disappointing. These crack the Seething Landscape for a mountain. So is it Terror? We have Cast Down. I mean, let's see if they just... 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'll try a rats. Why not? It's great for me if they counterspell, and if they don't, they are losing a draw step, potentially. They could brainstorm and like shuffle. Just put a card on top, so I'll redraw something. They didn't kill my creature. Ponder. 1, 2, 3. So Terror is a 7-drop. It's currently costing 4 mana, which means we could maybe Raven Charm them in their upkeep. Oh, the okiba-gang. Okay. Let's go ahead and attack in. They take it, going to 18. I could okiba-gang them on the next turn if they don't kill my creature. On their upkeep, I'm going to Raven Charm them. Go for a Scred, so let's just Ghostly Flicker. See if that'll resolve. It probably won't resolve. They have a counterspell. Scred resolves. This means that they get their creature. They can cast down a Terror. If they play the Monarch, it's worst case scenario, I think. Ponder. There's a Brainstorm. I guess they're looking for Terror. We can just wipe their board with the Thraben Charm, or wipe their graveyard, keeping them off the Terrors. They pass the turn. I guess I will play a Blood Fountain. And then I think I'm going to discard the Cast Down. Kind of weird. I don't think I need it right now. They're a very threat-light deck. We have a Refurbished Familiar. Should I just jam it, or should I think I'm going to upkeep Thraben Charm them? Then they would have to use their counterspell on that. Exile your graveyard. Okay, their graveyard is gone. They slam a Monarch. Okay. And a Preordain. So I can... What should I do? They draw a card. So they wanted one of the cards. We can cast Refurbished Familiar. They discard a Murmuring Mystic. I'll play the Swamp out. The Monarch is a big problem for me. Shouldn't have discarded the Cast Down. But I wouldn't have cast down this probably. They've used a bunch of counterspells so far. Or one counterspell, I guess. They get in for 3. We go to 17. They draw for the Monarch. They go for a Torch the Tower. I'm going to Ghostly Flicker my creature then. They just have had a lot of answers. A lot of good answers. I don't think I can do anything about this. Like, what was I supposed to do? Cannot pay. Maybe we'll draw something. Refurb is dead. Draw an Ancient Den. Kind of bad. So at least I can like get back the Refurbished Familiar and the Chittering Rats and cast the Refurbished Familiar. But if I hadn't cast the Flicker, I could have gotten both of them back. We go to 14. Our opponent's drawing 2 cards a turn. We're drawing 0 cards a turn, basically. And they slam a Lorien Reveal to draw an additional 3 cards, going back to 6 cards in hand. Yeah, that's called getting buried. We have a Cryogen Relic. Play it. Draw a card. Fountain. Oh no, they exiled my creature with the Torch the Tower. That's funny. What did they bargain? No. It just exiles regardless. Wow. So what's my plan? Duress, I guess? Maybe a Thorn? How good is Thraben Charm? It's probably not that important. And then Grim Bauble seems not good at all. So we have Cast Downs and Tithing Blades. Tithing Blade is good if they don't have the Mystic in play. So I just feel like let's cut this Kenku. Oh no, we can flicker the Kenku to make things bigger. Okay, that's neat. Keeping it. I think I had a bad start. So my hand just didn't do anything in the early turns. That was my problem. Okay, here we go. We've got what? Basically nothing here. Mulligan. I have a Duress. Okay. Keep, I guess. Keep back the Tithing Blade. Play the Bridge. They play a Volatile Fjord. I'll play the Landscape. And then Limbus. I will bottom. Trying to draw land. We drew a land. They're going to exile my Bridge. Gross. Okay. Let's go ahead and Duress you. I'll take your Lorien. You have a Spell Pierce. A Scred. It's annoying. Sacrifice this for Plains, I suppose. That's the turn. They ponder. Shuffled. They did not find a land. Yes. Perfect. We'll play out the Glint Hawk. And we'll pick up the Limbus. I mean, they obviously have, they've got the Spell Pierce in hand. They're going to go ahead and kill my Glint Hawk with whatever they feel like. They use a Scred. Finds an island, so they can go Preordain plus hold of the Spell Pierce. Preordain for the opponent. They went top bottom. I can't run the Limbus into the Spell Pierce. I have no lands. There's a swamp. At least I can play out this Chittering Rats then. Be annoying. They put a card back on top. They're going to probably torch my Chittering Rats. Plays a land. Okay. I have a Duress. Let's Duress you. They probably torch in response. Because I need to take the Spell Pierce out of their hand so that I can play the Limbus. If they cast a Spell Pierce, I will pay. That's annoying. Come on. I guess I just take the null. Go ahead and get in. We'll ephemerate in response to this Scred here, make them use another spell. They can use Spell Pierce or Torch. They decide to use the Spell Pierce. We will not pay. This allows me to play the Limbus on the following turn. Torch is still in their hand. They're passing the turn. They didn't make a land drop. So I probably want to Limbus. Interesting. We can Mortuary Mire the Glint Hawk. And then Limbus draw the Glint Hawk. Play the Glint Hawk, pick up the Limbus. Okay. Get the Glint Hawk. And then draw it. Put on top. Play the Glint Hawk. The value! Pick up the Limbus. Your turn. They have Torch the Tower still in hand. My Archaeomancer looking pretty poor. They kill my creature. What should I play? Okay, we will play a Limbus, trying to find a blue land. I think I bottom. Glint Hawk the Limbus. Maybe I should have topped. I can get a blue land. That Cryogen Relic is going to be sweet. When it plays a land, slams a Lorien Revealed. Find a blue land. Let's go Limbus. I will bottom the vault. Play the Mist Vault Bridge. Attack in. They play another land. I'm not doing anything. I have a cast down. I'll go ahead and attack. They take it. The Torch the Tower has already been used, so I don't know what's in their hand. Guess I attempt to play a Cryogen. Don't feel like it's going to resolve. It did resolve? Wow. Amazing. Yes, we have double blue now. And our Archaeomancer for Ephemerate and lock them out. So we could flicker the Glint Hawk and the Cryogen Relic to draw 2 and then pick up the Cryogen Relic and draw some more, which is really funny. All right, my Glint Hawk is just getting it done and my opponent's playing islands. I will attack. They got a 14. I think I'm going to play the Archaeomancer. They choose to counterspell. Fair enough. Should I crack the Lembas in order to just put it back in the deck? I don't know. That's annoying. They killed the Glint Hawk. Then they're going to slam the Monarch. We'll go ahead and cast down the Monarch. They might counterspell. They did not. Let's see. What can I do? I can flicker Mire Cryogen. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then get back the Chittering rats. That doesn't really help me though. I probably am better off just flickering the Lembas and the Cryogen relic. They have a counterspell, then I'm hosed, but that's what their deck does. They have the counterspell. That is so sad for me. Okay. I will draw a card then. Yeah, we just didn't do anything. And had lots of good answers. I couldn't afford to sit back and do nothing while they just drew their deck with the Monarch. I have a Blood Fountain. That's nice. Oh look, a counterspell. Let's go to round 2. Round 2. We're on the play. We're versus Gui or China. We do have the Cryogen relic. I think I have to keep this. We don't have white sources, but man, if we can get that Cryogen relic going, it's gonna feel good. Okay. Bridge go. These 3-color decks can be difficult. They play a Clockwork Percussionist. So life gain wise, I've got 2 Lembas. That's it. I wonder if you want the compasses in the main deck. We play out a Cryogen relic, draw a card, find a flicker. Opponent's dumping their hand. That's really bad for me. It'd be great to draw Plains or an Ancient Den right now. We do not. Play out the Vault of Whispers. Flicker here. Draw 2 cards. I find a Lembas. Not amazing. I mean, we can gain 3 for 4 mana off the Lembas and have 1 scry. We can Tithing Blade and they can just sack the Percussionist. They got an Epicure. If they Bushwhacker me, I'm going to the next game. They got the Bushwhacker. Pauper is a tough place to brew, but that's fine. We're going to do our best. We can maybe bring in the Fumes and the Compass. I think the okiba-gang is not going to be good here. I wonder if I would rather... So the Kenku is good because it gives me indestructible blockers. Tithing Blade, not good. Grim Bauble looks really good here. What can we do? Maybe Chittering Rats is too slow, or maybe Cast Down is like kind of medium. I guess the Thraben Charm is probably worse than the Cast Down. We're like a blue-black splashing white deck. Interesting. I'll try again. Hopefully they don't just destroy my lands. I have a Compass. I have a Refurb. I have double Compass. I can flicker the compasses. That's going to be amazing. It probably won't be any good, but it could be amazing. Let's play Bridge, Bridge, Compass. So turn 1 Bridge, turn 2 Bridge, Compass. Turn 3 Compass, Refurb. Then we flicker. And we can cast down something. We have to draw land to be able to flicker though. And play land. When it leads on Mountain. Ooh. Play Compass. That Cryogen relic's looking pretty nice. Gain some life. So if I don't draw land and they play a 2-drop, looks like they're just going to kill my land. No, Burning Tree. What's going to happen here? Cast into the fire on the Compass. Need a land. Found a land. That's awesome. Land. Play the Cryogen relic. Draw a card. Play a Refurbished Familiar. Should I block? They go Burning Tree into Ren's Resolve. What do they find? They found a mountain and played it. They have a Galvanic Blast. They take out the Refurbished Familiar. So I can play the Compass and then flicker Compass Relic, draw 2 cards and gain 3 life. Let's play the Landscape, kill a creature, and then scry draw. I guess a land is fine. They Ren's Resolve into double Ren's Resolve. They cannot cast either of those right now unless they find a land. They will get in for 2. We have a Refurb. Okay, I'll play the Refurbished Familiar. They have to discard a card. They have 2 Ren's Resolves in exile. If they go for a bolt on the Refurb, I will flicker the Relic and the Refurb. And they'll be like, no! They discarded Goblin Tomb Raider. I forgot to play my lands. I gotta play that land. I'll pass the turn. Go for Galvanic. We're going to flicker. That feels pretty good. This is what I came here to do. Okay, discard your last card. It was a red elemental blast. We draw and draw. Ooh, yes. The Glint Hawk cryo combo. They drew a card. They play Ren's Resolve. Find red blast. Plays a land. They can red blast my cryogen relic and give me a card, or they can just... Okay, they played another Ren's Resolve, finding 2 lands. I will trade. It's fine. I'm not locking them that way. Ooh, refurb. Gotcha. What's your last card? Clockwork. Let's play Glint Hawk. Pick up the cryogen, of course. We draw a card. We'll go cryogen relic. We'll draw a card. Let's just play the Navigator's Compass. Gain 3 life. Now I feel like I'm taking over the game. They have 0 cards. They have 1 card in hand. Got the red elemental blast that they could play. Excuse me. Obviously, they're not going to play this land. Sure, thank you. I appreciate that. It gives me a card. Glint Hawk. Poor opponent. So they probably attack in. They choose not to attack in. Chittering Rat's not doing anything. Go ahead and play a cryogen relic from hand. Sad for them. Land. Play a Glint Hawk. Yes. Pick up the cryogen relic. Why don't I just play another cryogen relic? Draw a card. Opponent's like, no. Play Navigator's Compass. And let's attack for 4. Bonk. The epic value of having cryogen relic early and drawing all my Glint Hawks. What should I even do? I'll draw 4 cards. I think that sounds right. Suplex. Okay, I'm going to make your land. I'll make my land into a forest for fun. Oh, I should lay out... I could play out the Chittering Rats, and then I could flicker the rats in their draw step to make sure that maybe they can't play the card that they draw. That would be funny and sad for them. Okay, we draw an Ancient Den. Start by attacking in. Attack. But playing the Chittering Rats right now kind of sucks, so I think I'm not going to play it. I mean, it is an attacker. Oh, I can also just flicker the refurb on their draw step and make them discard their card. That's way better. What am I thinking? Or, hear me out. We just draw 3. We draw 4 cards. That sounds... I just have so many options. It's amazing. Okay, opponents get really deep in the tank on whether or not they want to take the 6 damage. The answer is yes. They take the 6. Play a cryogen relic. Alright, well, Glint Hawk. Pick up the cryo. Drawing a land. I just play the cryo. Okay, our opponent is wisely conceded. Makes sense. Let's see if we can run it back. Okay, so what do we have here? I think this is fine. We have a turn 2 bobble your thing. And then turn 3 play the Lembus. That's sort of medium, but bobble is pretty good. And we can kill the Tomb Raider now, or if we draw... I mean, on turn 2, or if we draw a Vault of Whispers right now. It put me to 18. Play out my bridge. Not super strong. Maybe this hand was really a mulligan. If they exile my land, then I will be super behind. They play a mountain. I knew they played Suplex previously. They play a Bushwhacker. Gets in for 5. So we can bobble their Tomb Raider. Then they'll have a 1-1. They probably have another Bushwhacker in hand if this was their play. We'll go to 13. Rim bobble. Kill that. I play a bridge. They play an Epicure. I can draw an untapped land. I can wipe their board. That would be very good. They're going to hit us for 6. I don't think I can win unless I draw an untapped land here. Otherwise, I'm just dead. Okay, I'm not just dead. Probably am, though. I think I should Lembus. I can find bottom. Okay, we're just going to go to the next game. Unfortunately, my keep there was very medium, but it was fun to do the thing in game 2. Okay, round 3, we are on the play. I need a hand that does things immediately. Okay, I've got a turn 2 play, a turn 3 play from either one of those things. Maybe this is good enough. We do not have a white source. We have no way to draw cards. So those are my concerns. If you think that I'm maybe choosing to keep incorrectly, just make sure that you tell me why and the timestamp and all those good things. Land. Let's just get rid of that Delver right there. That feels good. Now Kenku on our land is probably not super good. They boomerang my land. Okay. I'll play it again. You gonna boomerang it again? Plays a Delver. We will attempt to get rid of a card from your hand. It would be really hilarious if we could double Chittering Rats them. They're going to counterspell the Chittering Rats. Next turn I can Chittering Rats and put the Chittering Rats back on. Oh, they went for a boomerang. Okay. Put a card back. Why don't you do that? Oh, you know what? That stinks because that actually helps them. I flipped their insect for them. That was not smart. Well, maybe I can Glint Hawk the bauble and then bauble the insect. Oh, man. That feels bad. When in brainstorming, that's what they revealed. Place another Delver, which will likely flip. Gets in. They've used 2 boomerangs so far. What do we do? Ooh, a tithing blade. Ba-bump. Blade you. We can flicker that later. Play the bridge. I'll get in for 2. Won't it? Morph? Oh no, they're gonna gush. It's the gush creature. Okay. So what I'm going to do is flicker the Grim Bauble and the Tithing Blade. They did not see that one coming. I wonder if they have foil with the Fathom Seer. They did foil me. Alright, I'll play Mortuary Mire and pass the turn. Brutal. They're just mono blue tempo. I will play Chittering Rats. When I was really excited to gush there. They were super stoked. Play a Vault of Whispers. They wrote in chat, gush? Hyped. Well, let's see. They cycle Alluring Revealed. I wonder if I should sack the bauble just to scry. Cost me 3. Not this turn. Another flicker. I will attempt to flicker again. Counterspell from the opponent. Let's play Kenku. Turn my Grim Bauble. My land into a 3/3. Back in. They play a Tellurian Terror. Gets in for 3. I think I do have to crack the bauble now. Grim Bauble. Best would be an Plains. We found Archaeomancer. So okay, bottom or top. Take a draw. Play the land. Sacrifice for a Plains. So if the opponent just attacks with the Terror, we have a block. If they don't attack with the Terror, so I suppose I just Glint Hawk, pick up the Tithing Blade, then cast the Tithing Blade. I should probably just flip the Tithing Blade, to be honest. They sacrifice the Gush creature. What they're really looking for is another boomerang. They've cast 2. Let's just flip the Tithing Blade, sacrificing the Kenku. One has a Mystic. That's not good. Tithing Blade wouldn't have been great for me anyway. Play land. I shouldn't have played the land, I should have held it. Do. We're just hanging out. Brainstorm. They get to get a bird. Another Delver. Plays a land. They have 1 card left in hand. We'll drain you 1 on our turn when we get to go to our turn. Drain you. Okay, Limbus. So we want to go cast the Limbus and then hopefully it resolves. Then we'll sacrifice it. Put it back in the deck, gain 3 life. Scry draw. Archaeomancer. We'll top that one. Play land. Archaeomancer. They've got the counterspell. What? You didn't think that the Limbus was threatening enough? You had to save the counterspell? Okay. Opponent's turn. They reveal a Spell Pierce. Still declines to attack. They're going to go to 9. I'll pass the turn. I can hold the bridge in hand in case I maybe draw a Blood Fountain, then I can discard it. They draw an unknown. They have Spell Pierce in hand and 1 unknown. We put them to 12. We draw the cryogen relic. Hooray! They did not draw a counterspell apparently. I think I have to crack it. Draw a card. We have a cast down. 2. I'll play land. Murder the Murmuring Mystic. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that word. We're going to destroy the Murmuring Mystic if possible. A Spell Pierce to get a trigger. We will pay. And I played the land so that if they had double Spell Pierce, I could still leave the Mistvault back as a blocker. They decline to attack. They're going to go to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Archaeomancer. 3. We're going to grab the Ghosty Flicker. We're going to Ghosty Flicker here. This is the Ratlock. Savage video gaming, they say. We win. I can't believe it. I guess removal is good versus terror or something. So we need more Thraben Charms, probably. Okiba-gang is medium. It's going to be hard to get in with that. That should be much better versus a deck. Oh, I accidentally brought in a Dust instead of a Thraben Charm. I thought I had 2 in the sideboard, so that actually... I mean, we could also... Green Bauble was medium, right? Do I want the Duresses? Just Duress. Get rid of the Baubles. And then... do we need the Blood Fountain? I think I'm just going to remove 1 Chittering Rats. They asked me if it's in a single Kenku. And I responded that the only way to guarantee that you draw a card is to put only 1 of it in the deck. And here we are with our Kenku. Let's play the Goldmire Bridge. They're leading on a Delver, which is scary. And we know they have boomerangs. Reveals a Lorien revealed. A double reveal. Plays an island. Getting in for 3. Plays Sita Synod. We will attempt a Duress. Cycle a Lorien revealed in response. Force Spike, Lorien revealed, Vapor Snag. So I guess I just take the Vapor Snag to plays a land. So Lorien will play land. I can't really afford to play out the Glint Hawk right now. The Vapor Snag is gone. I have a Ponder. Plays a 4th island. Plays a Delver. Gets in for 3. They have Lorien, Force Spike in hand that are known cards. Go see the Synod. Play a Kenku. I'll pay. Double Force Spike. Alright, you got me. So they have Lorien revealed in hand. They draw a peek. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. We get in for 6. We're going to go cast down this. It's possible that I can survive this. So cast down. Then I play the cryogen. Glint Hawk the cryogen. I can block. I can flicker the cryogen for cards. Take a look. Play the cryogen relic. Apparently they didn't draw what they wanted. Play Glint Hawk. And I will pick that bad boy back up and draw a card. Have I reached the end game? Found a refurb too. Okay, that's pretty good. 4 mana, 5 mana. They go for the Lorien revealed. I'm gonna block. Definitely blocking. Then I will hit you with the Refurbished Familiar. Play a cryogen relic. Play a swamp. Hit you with the Chittering Rats. Maybe I should have just gone cryogen ephemerate. That probably would have been better. 3 mana for a Gush creature. Plays a Delver. They've got 1 card in hand. Let's start with the cryogen relic. Then we're gonna go Refurbished Familiar to get rid of your card. They're going to respond by gushing. They did not gush. Demon Fear goes to the graveyard. Okay. Let's play Tithing Blade. And then they're going to want to use the gush. So they have gushed now. Now I will just ephemerate the Chittering Rats. Make them put an island back on top of the deck. Then they'll draw 1 card off their gush creature. So they're going to draw an unknown. They have 2 islands, 1 unknown. Tithing Blade sacrifices the Fathom Seer. They could have Vapor Snagged their Fathom Seer previously. Okay, so I sacrifice it. We will just not attack because I'm at such a low life total. I think I want to wait. Let's see what they reveal. Reveals Counterspell. Plays an island. So I think I just ephemerate the Refurbished Familiar. They have another Gush. Okay, 2 mana, 3 mana. Wow, they do. Okay. So I just get a card out of your hand with the Chittering Rats. I'm going to Ghosty Flicker the 2 cryogen relics, draw 4. We have another cryo. So do I just not playing around Force Spike this way? Play another cryogen relic. Yeah, they just were F6, so it was maybe a mistake. I'll attack with 1. I should probably flip my Tithing Blade. Go ahead and Gush. Imagine if Gush was just a free spell, you'd have to pay 5 mana for it. Okay, they've got Counterspell in hand. I'll block with my Chittering Rats on the morph. Clearly they are just going to flick it, or turn it up. Turn it up by returning 2 islands. Now they're at 5 cards in hand. They have Counterspell, 2 islands, and 2 unknowns. We're looking for a duress, I suppose. So my hand disruption is not very good against the gush effect. We will play a Refurbished Familiar. They discard an island. That was pretty expected. Play a Limbus. I should have cracked it. I'm going to bottom this bridge. Play a land. I will flip the Tithing Blades, getting rid of the Glint Hawk. I might be able to draw something to get the Kenku back. Pass a turn. Maybe I should have attacked. Okay, they're tapping on for a Murmuring Mystic. What's my plan? Hit you with the Tithing Blade. Oh man, that's sick. Hit you with the Tithing Blade. Guess what? Boop, boop, boop. And double Tithing Blade. Got him. GG. When it says GG, GG opponent. See you round 4. Is it scoop? Okay, see you round 4. Round 4 versus Spike You. I'm imagining that they're a burn player. Last seen on Mono Red Madness. We cannot win with this hand. This hand could maybe win. We'll keep. Get rid of the Kenku. Opponent leads on to Voldair and Epicure. Now, obviously, the discard is not a great thing to have versus their deck. We're going to go for Blood Fountain turn 1. If they tap out, I can refurbish them on turn 2, and then play the Goldmire Bridge, and then pick up and replay the Refurbished Familiar. Hopefully just getting rid of their action spells and not allowing them to just randomly madness me. They get in for 1. And Highway Robbery. Alright. Play a land, play a refurb. Let's see if they discard a Sneaky Snacker. That would be worst case scenario. They discarded a Fiery Temper. That's probably best case scenario. So they didn't get to cast it. There's a Kessig Flame Breather. They can Highway Robbery now. Discarding a Fiery Temper. Will they take out the Refurbished Familiar or go face? They go face. Face is the place. We'll go to 12. Cast down. I can cast down this or just replay the refurb. I think I have to replay the refurb. Get you. Glint Hawk. Pick this up. Replay it. Mist Vault Bridge. Ah, they had a snacker. Bummer. They discard. Plays a grab the prize. Double snacker? No. Play the land. I'm definitely going to die. Kill this thing. I'll discard the Chittering Rats. Play the landscape. Grab an island. Yes. So I can block both of these. And then Lembus crack Lembus. I can get them back. Maybe that's worth it. Block. Block. If they have a draw spell, I'm pretty dead. Oh man. I'm dead. So Compass coming in. Very Macabre. UB-Gang out. Fumes might be okay. I don't know how good Tithing Blade is. Cast down the Thraben Charm. I think I would rather have the Fairy Macabre than the Thraben Charm. Grim Bauble. Is that any good? Well, maybe the Tithing Blade is good because it gains me life. Kenku can make a creature. I think I just have to not get cute with the Ephemerates. Maybe not even play Archaeomancer. Okay, I'm just a value deck. Just a value deck. Can I even get close to winning? Mulligan. Okay. That seems pretty solid. Get rid of the Mist Vault Bridge. So turn 1 Bridge. Turn 2 Ancient Den Compass Refurb. Turn 3 Cycle the Fumes maybe, or if I find something to flicker, we can do stuff. They go Epicure. Play out the Compass. And then Refurbished Familiar. They discarded a Gutter Snipe. They did not have a snacker in hand then. They kill my Familiar. Getting in for 1. I have a Fairy Macabre. So I'm just going to play this Goldmire Bridge. Pass a turn. Maybe just cycling the Suffocating Fumes here, even though it would take out the Epicure. Because I can Macabre on the snacker. They get in for 1 again. I'll go to 17. They cast Highway Robbery. Okay. I'll just go ahead and make sure that... Wait. Maybe I just let this come back. No, I think I'd rather have the card. Get rid of this and this. I'll cycle. Find a Mistfall Bridge. We need threats. A Grim Bauble. I guess that's fine. Grim Bauble, get rid of that. Play the landscape. Surveil. Chittering Rat's Flicker. Chittering Rats doesn't seem good enough. I'll top the Flicker. They've got another highway robbery. Let's see if they have more snacks. The snack attack. They had more snacks! No! God. Why? Well played. Well drawn. Draw a Flicker. Let's crack this. Or whatever. A swamp. Pass the turn. Don't really have any options here. I mean, best case scenario is I draw a cryogen relic, cast it, and then flicker relic compass, draw 2, gain 3. It's kind of it's pretty mediocre. Our opponent will attack in for 2. Blood Fountain can return. Okay. Blood Fountain. We'll get back Refurb. Chittering Rats, I guess. Pass the turn. Imagine if Navigator's Compass could turn their land into something. I could just keep making it an island. They get in for 2. Play Refurbished Familiar. Wonder what they're going to discard. Something with Madness. Best face. I'll play the Glint Hawk. They kill the Refurb. I'm going to flicker Refurbished and Navigator's Compass. Smash the smithereens on the compass. Bummer. Okay. Like, I never had a chance. Never had a chance. Now they can Lava Dart the Refurbished Familiar. And then I have to pick up a random land. Okay. Pass. Grab the prize, puts me to 5. They don't attack. Interesting. Let's Chittering Rats them. Fine. I guess I'm not attacking. On their end step, we can kill the snacker. They just go Lightning Bolt, untap, Lightning Bolt. Okay. Sure. Block. Discards a mountain. I'll discard my cast down then. A Mortuary Mire. Mortuary Mire, what can that do? I don't know. I'm lost here. I don't think I actually want anything. I'm not picking up anything. Maybe the Refurb is fine. Just going to go ahead and play out the Tithing Blade. Then I can flip it on the next turn. Maybe gain a life. We're in the Lightning Bolt waiting room. Bam. You're dead. Okay. Oh no, they discarded a mountain. Well, it's fine. I'm not dead. Until now. No, I'm still not dead. Come on, bro. How am I not dead? Now I'm dead. On to round 5. Round 5. Can we 2-3? We have the cryogen relic. Wow, I can't talk. Okay, I'm keeping. I'm getting a little hoarse. Okay. What's my plan? Play land, play cryogen relic. Hope that I can flicker the cryogen relic. Yeah, it's a strong card. Kamitech said that they appreciate the videos, and I appreciate you, Kamitech. We'll see you online just in a little while. They go for a Fairy Seer. So I could Cryo or I could Grim Bauble the Fairy Seer. And it feels like I should probably kill the Fairy Seer, even though I don't want to. Kaboom. Play the Contaminated Landscape and pass the turn. We can search for a swamp. They're blue-black. Okay. I'll grab a swamp. Probably should get the plains. We drew a blue land. Cryogen Relic, please resolve. They can't spell stutter it. It resolves. Okay, then we draw the Goldmire Bridge. So they're probably what? Blue-black? Okay. Cycles of Lorien revealed. What's sweet here is I could play the Blood Fountain. What are they doing? Augur Bolus. Alright. I don't really want to play the Blood Fountain then. Cycle. They found a Lorien revealed. Play land. Or I do want to play the Blood Fountain. I was thinking about I could flicker the Bauble and the Relic. Play the Goldmire Bridge. It's going to discard a bridge. Found a Tithing Blade. Okay. We're going to have to control their deck, their board with all of our like blades and stuff. They play an island. Gets in for 1. No creatures. They play a land. It's going to be the Monarch. So Tithing Blade, land, flicker. Tithing Blade you. And then we will flicker. And your turn. I have another flicker. I have an ephemerate. Maybe I can get the Chittering Rats on the board if there's no counterspell, and then keep it alive. They play some creatures to block, and I flicker, get rid of their creatures. That'd be sweet. They've got a Gurmag. Draws for the Monarch. I'll play a Chittering Rats. Not super helpful. Okay. Put a card on top. They cannot snuff out the Chittering Rats. They cycle a Suffocating Fumes. I think I should flicker now. If they have counterspells, they have counterspells. Okay, they did not have the counterspell. We get rid of the Angler, we draw 2 cards. They flash in a Spellstutter Sprite so that will get eaten instead. Draw 2 cards. They choose to attack. Okay. We have a Ninja. No. Cast down. Bog you. Okay. I'm been bogged. Big old bogging. Can I draw a creature? We have a cast down. Try a cryogen relic to draw a card. Lembus. Can I find a creature? Looking for a creature. Chaomancer is a creature. Not a good one. Try a cast down. Okay. They play a land. My turn. I will Chaomancer, which will return a cast down if it resolves. So if they cannot remove this from the table, then we get to just keep it. Snuff out Ephemerate, Spellstutter Sprite, and I will kill your Spellstutter Sprite. Bonk. So we get back the Ephemerate, or get back the Threatman Charm. Play an Augur of Bolus, finding Counterspell, and then they cast down my creature. I wish I could find a creature. Try drawing a card. So let's attempt a Glint Hawk. So they have to counterspell the Glint Hawk. And then they're good with it. Okay. I will pick up I guess the Limbus. I kind of want to keep the Cryo in play. Cast the Limbus. Okay, they choose not to counterspell. I guess I'm going to bottom, trying to not draw more lands. Suppose now is the fine time to just cast another cryogen relic, make them use their counterspell if they want. We draw a card. Draw land. Your turn. Our opponent plays a Fairy Seer. Maybe their goal is to protect the Monarch. Plays a land. We know they have counterspell in hand. They get in for 1. They had Suffocating Fumes previously. I'm just going to block. I want them to have a Ninja. Draws from the Monarch. Kill your Fairy Seer. I will attempt to attack. They have a cast down. I will attempt to cast a Glint Hawk. Counterspell. We're going to get back the 2 Glint Hawks. Cast a Glint Hawk. Pick up the Cryo. Draw a Blood Fountain. Can I take the Monarch? They have been doing so much over there, but right now we have way more cards in hand than them. They pass. Plays a land. So now 2 unknowns in hand. Try to refurb you. Get rid of 1 of your cards. I'll attack for 2. They take it. I'm the Monarch. Hooray! Play the Glint Hawk. And we win. Amazing. Okay. So okiba-gang could be good if I could get in. Cryogen Charm seems medium, but it did work as a removal spell. Kenku creating the giant creature is good. Honestly, I think probably the worst cards are the Chittering Rats, just because it's so 3 mana is a lot of mana. And if that's the case, what would be my plan if I brought other stuff in? So Suffocating Fumes draws a card, and then the Thorn of the Black Rose. That makes the okiba-gang pretty bad because we just have the 8 creatures. I think that is just what I have to do though. Maybe I don't need the Thraben Charms. Maybe like these cards can be the Duresses. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We'll see how it goes. Oh my goodness, we have opened up Glint Hawk Cryogen Relic. That is a keep. Do I just lead on the Mortuary Mire? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, probably. Play an island. Mire go. I'm rearranging my hand like crazy. We also have Flicker, Tithing Blade, Cryo. That would be sweet. They brainstorm on my end step. Cycle the Lorien Revealed, grabbing an island. So I'm a little concerned that they might play in a null. I'm just gonna have to run into it. Please don't have an annul. They had the annul. Never saw it coming. Bummer. Plays a Fairy Seer. If they have a second land. They go top. Plays out a swamp so that they can get me. Let's go for a duress. Nothing? Okay. That didn't work. No. Alright, so we're so hosed. Pass. Too bad I didn't just get rid of their thing. Because they have a ninja on this. They literally had nothing. Did they go top? Oh, they went top. Oh, that's so bad. So bad. Okay. They get in for one. All they had was the brainstorm and null, and then into the ninja. Get destroyed. I'm so wrecked here. Fairy Seer. I got so distracted by the cryogen relic that I forgot that maybe I should have just taken my time. That's probably what I should have done. I should have just hung out until I could find a moment to put it on the table. Let's see if Tithing Blade will resolve. It does. So they're going to get rid of the Fairy Seer. Then we'll play a Glint Hawk. We will return the Tithing Blade and play a Mist Vault Bridge. So they've got the ninja on the table. Hopefully they don't have a removal spell. They play a Murmuring Mystic and a Preordain. So Tithing Blade not good anymore. If I find an untapped land, I could... Alright, we're just dead. We're just super dead. And that's all because of my early play on the cryogen relic, I think. Okay, so... Bummer. Get rid of the okiba-gang. Get rid of Ephemerate. Bring in rats. Get rid of the thorn. Just have creatures to attack with and do stuff with. Who knows if that's good. Here we go. I'm gonna keep. Hopefully they won't have I think I have oh god, maybe I shouldn't have kept. I think maybe this should have been my plan was island, swamp, cryogen relic with, and they were gonna play a tap land. That's how I felt about it in my brain. They did not play a tap land. I'm gonna take a draw. I got the swamp. So I cycle a Lorien. I'm just trying not to get wrecked by an annul again. They play an island and a Fairy Seer. Maybe I just cast down the Fairy Seer and top. Kill your creature. Find a Grim Bauble. That can also kill a Fairy Seer. Play Ancient Den. And pass the turn. We can maybe use the Grim Bauble as like a play to stop them from being able to counter my cryogen relic. Sacrifice for an island. It's been too long. We only have one artifact in play. I'll attempt a refurb. There's the annul. Plains. Pass the turn. One brainstorms. I wish that Grim Bauble had flash. It would be so sick. Can you imagine? They're going to Bajuka Bog. So they could be holding up Counterspell. Play a bridge and pass. We can attempt a Chittering Rats. Chittering Rats? Question mark? They can just put one card on the top and then fetch it away. Okay, I guess that resolves. Now I have a creature. They're going to crack the landscape first. Okay, so they like their hand. They'll just take a redraw, I guess. But I've got a creature to attack with, so the pressure is on. They cast down. No! Plays a Thorn of the Black Rose into a Preordain. Okay, so we can kill the Thorn, then play Cryo, then bummer. Okay. Good draw. I'll try Tithing Blade. Resolves. Try Cryogen Relic. Resolves. Try Glint Hawk. We're gonna pick up the Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. Bridge. Now, I mean, if they have no removal, my Glint Hawk will accomplish so many great things. Here comes a removal spell. They're paying costs. That probably means that this is going to be an angler. I can Tithing Blade the angler. Angler ETBs. They draw from the Monarch. Snuff out. They got a 16 life. Play a Tithing Blade. They have an annul. We'll cast a Cryogen Relic, draw a card, and kill your Gurmag. I have 6 mana. I can Arcane Mancer to return a cast down. They play Augur of Volus, revealing nothing. Draws for turn. Or their second draw anyway. Blue. Archaeomancer. You return the cast down. Play the Goldmire Bridge. Can I recover? Last time they had the Monarch and they tried to ride it to victory. Somehow I got through it. They're not going to attack. They draw. Attempt to cast down. Attempt to attack. Snuff out. Okay, that's a bummer. Play a cryogen relic to draw a card. I don't really have any threats. I need some threats. That'd be great. And then we'll play a Chittering Rats. Okay. They put a card back on top of their deck. They've used one cast down so far. They play like a Fairy Seer. I can just pop it with the Grim Bauble. They draw for the Monarch. We have a second cast down. I will attempt to attack. Can we do it? Flashes in a spell starter sprite. We're trying to cast down that bad boy. They have a counter spell. Are you going to block? Okay, they block. Bummer. Try drawing a card. Maybe I should have drawn a card first. Okay, we find a Glint Hawk. I will attempt to Glint Hawk. They probably don't have another spell stutter, but they could. They did not. Sweet. We get to pick up the cryogen relic and draw a card. And then replay it. Maybe they have an annul. Oh, bummer. Okay. So they're now going to draw 2 cards. I have 2 creatures and 2 removal spells. They start with the Preordain. We're looking for bottom. Sorry, Comitech. I'm hoping to actually win a game here. They went bottom. They draw 2 cards in hand. Is it 2 removal spells? We have a Limbus. I need to probably go Limbus, crack Limbus. Maybe I shouldn't have tapped the blue source. Crack the Limbus. Go to 23 life. A Duress. Top the Duress. Amazing. Attempt a Duress. If they spell stutter, I have the Grim Bauble to kill it. They hard cast a Snuff out. What's your last card? Augur Bolus. Alright. My turn. Yay! We take the Monarch. And what do we draw? We draw an Archaeomancer. Whoa. I think I took out my Ephemerates. I did. They play an Augur Bolus. I think I need to just kill it before anything happens. And they reveal. Oh, we won the game. Crazy. That was a lot of back and forth there. All right, we went 2-3. We got beat up by a lot of decks. We're a little bit clunky, but this was a pretty fun experience. Thank you so much, Eric, for the deck donation. And make sure to like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know how you think I did. I'll see you in the next video.